welcome back to another round of Sideboard Gaming. Right now we have beaten the Snowhead Temple. We're going to go work our way over to the Goron racetrack so then we can get another bottle. So first, let's go upgrade our sword, as it's going to be part of the kind of Goron racetrack, is upgrading that sword to the full capacity using the gold dust. So right now I actually do not need my sword. And let's go pass this off. So it cost me 100 rupees, not too bad. And it's going to be good for 100 uses. So we'll come back in the morning. So now, we kind of want to go back to the area with the crying baby. You can see this area has been cleared. Over here, we have a door. That's just going to take you up to the top here. We don't need to utilize that right now. Let's make sure I'm going the right way. So, off here to my left is where the Goron racetrack is going to be. You see that giant boulder up there? Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Up here, you can see a giant boulder. So we're going to go get a powder keg that's going to explode and let us go into that racetrack. Once you beat the racetrack, you get the golden dust that comes with the second jar. You're also going to want to use this powder keg. You can come back to this guy to open Lon Lon Ranch, which I highly recommend you do, and I think you can get the third bottle that way. So we can just go down here and go through this entrance right here. Let's take this off. Doesn't make any sense to me that you have to be young Link to do that. And we can come right here and talk to our good old pal. So he's going to talk to us about a powder keg, and let's give that a try. So it will blow up. You can see here I have the fire arrow. We're going to need to utilize that to set this thing off. So here, we're going to throw it up, roll up, and we're going to do that for a couple times. And basically we're going to do that as well to get into the racetrack. Wow, okay, there we go. So this thing can explode from an enemy attack, at which point you kind of have to just start over and come back all this way. I'm going to try to avoid that, but on my last run it did happen. It wastes about 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to take this path here off to the right. And you can hear that timer. I'm not sure at what point it will explode, but I'm pretty sure it will explode on you. So you can see water down here. I do not want to throw that into the water. And I want to keep moving here. If they hit me, I should just drop it, I think. And then from there, they have a chance to hit it. So I'm going to take this one nice and tight. And once I get this up here, I'm in the clear. Here we go. And throw this up here. And you can see the crying little baby. He wants to get to the racetrack. So we go up here. And we can just get this a little bit closer. Drop it, don't throw it. And to set this thing off, let's use Young Link's fire arrows. Okay, and we can just come right in. So this minigame is free. The only thing is really, beat the second boss, grab that powder keg, and let's turn to Goron. So utilize the magic jars. Yeah, hit the jars, get the magic out of them, and you should be good. There's a couple of things that might set you off and make you lose this race. Oh. Let's get going. I got knocked out of the spike form here and couldn't quite get the lead back. So just be careful with how they push you. Usually I don't have a problem with them taking me out, the spike form. But for whatever reason, they hit me in a way that I kind of lost all control. Then you lose your speed. You can see I'm kind of getting pushed around a little bit. Avoid that bomb. And here we just want to be careful with the trees. You still have a chance to win if you get... Wow, okay. That is just obnoxious. Yeah, like that. So now I got to kind of pick it up. There we go. Got a couple ahead of me, but it's not too big of a deal. See, that's kind of the problem I've been having. And now he's having a hard time getting back up to speed. So now I'm going to have to really take it on and see if I can just make it past this one guy. Keep it high and tight in here. And I think that is victory. So it did take me 2 tries. Second time I got it. And let's go say hi to the kid. So let's see if we have this open just yet. Might need to wait like an hour. So that's our sword being worked on. I'm going to speed up time. So I'll clip it to back where my sword is able to be picked up, and how we're going to utilize that gold dust. Okay, so we're going to come talk here again. And we're going to get our new sword. This is the Razor Sword. Oh, I think this one's going to cost me $100. So we do have the gold dust, which we can pull out with C. Interesting, I swear that cost me 100 rupees. Either way, I am happy with that. And so that is how you come get the full sword. We're going to come back on the beginning of the 3rd day, and we can pick that up, and I'll show you what that sword looks like. Okay, so I'm here now on the 3rd day. I have given them, the smith, the gold dust right here in the 2nd bottle. Already had the gilded sword, so let's go see if I can get my sword back here. Oh, so we have the gilded sword. I think we have the razor sword. My apologies. So better than ever, and will never break. You can't make a stronger sword than that, which is really good to hear. So let's go show this guy off. Let's go see what this can do. So I'm gonna go take on like the giant lizards in the snowy area of Termina Field. Let's go head down this way. And head off here to the right. So we should be able to take out these giant lizards, dragons, whatever they are, in about 4 hits. When regular, as Link with his regular sword, I think it's 12 hits. So this is a substantial difference. Oh my, of course. I do that all the time in this game. I never really had that problem in Ocarina of Time. So let's switch here. Let's take this off. Let's melt that. So we can now just kind of roll down here. And let's see how fast I can take this guy out. And I'll show you another thing on here really quick. So in this area, you might have already gotten the heart piece, but I'd like to go take on 2 of these guys and see how it is. So 4 hits, good sign. Get a massive rupee, which is great to see. You can see a little hole right there. And you can see a little baby guy. Let's take him out. One hit. So it's about 3 times stronger than your average sword. And if we go down here, if you have not cleared this area, I cleared it as Goron because with Young Link I didn't have this sword just yet. It took me forever to kill these guys. But now I got a little bit more heart pieces, and I have a much stronger sword. So let's just go from one to the other. We should get these dead pretty quick here. Getting kind of turned around here. That should be him dead on this one. I think that's hit number 2 on that guy. We're gonna get another large rupee. Let's just walk right in front of him. And that should be 1 more hit. And he should be down. And if you have not beaten it just yet, this is your new heart piece. For me, it is just a regular heart. So just to kind of recap, to get this gilded sword, you gotta melt either the smithy's, you know, whatever that is, that he uses the equipment. You have to melt the equipment. From there, you also need to get the gold dust, which happens to be at the Goron racetrack. You need to have the powder keg for that. You also need to beat the second boss. Once you have the second sword, which costs 100 rupees to get, you need to come back basically the next day or 12 hours later, whatever it was, to get that. And then to get the gilded sword, you need to give the gold dust and come back a day later. So if you have problems with any bosses or any difficult enemies, I highly recommend you use this sword, as it will help a lot with taking difficult enemies out. So I hope you guys found that video helpful. I'll catch you on my next one.